Today, I'm going to attempt to bake some bread using my dad's recipe. So first, we need 2 eggs. Alright, now we need some sugar, but it is optional. Now we use brown sugar, which we prefer, right? So we can use 4 teaspoons of sugar, brown sugar, or 20 milliliters of brown sugar. Okay. Next up, we're gonna need some butter, and we have Kirkland grass-fed butter, which is already pre-cut. Next, we're gonna put it in the pot, kinda. And try to let the butter melt. While the butter is melting, you can get some warm milk and pour it in. And then we'll need some baking powder. And we do not have much, so we can just use the whole leftover in here. But we do prefer yeast. Now the butter looks like it's ready, so we can go ahead and turn this off. And you can bring it over to our little pot. Try to get all of the excess butter from the sides. Now you give it a good mix. And don't leave any flour chunks or baking powder chunks behind. Now I think it's good enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and add 4 cups of flour. This is my cup size, so I'm gonna need 4 of these. Here, I added 4 cups of flour, and next up, I need to mix it thoroughly. Now that I've mixed it well and it looks about done, we can move over to preheating the oven. We need to get it to 380 degrees and we can start the preheating. Now we're gonna prepare our pan, which is like about this size. If you want to use a bigger pan, you can add more of these ingredients to fill it up. And we're gonna use some 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil from Kirkland. Now that that's done, we can brush it all over around the pan because we don't want the bread to be sticking on the pan. Then it's just gonna be like really hard to get out. Okay, so now that our dough batter is nice and flat, we can go and get some honey, right? The honey it's optional. You don't have to put the honey. It just makes it sweeter. But like when it's already like finished cooking and baking, then it's gonna leave that shiny, nice looking glaze on the top. I drizzled the honey, and now that the oven preheating is completed, we can go ahead and put this inside. Now that it's inside, we can keep it in there for about 40 minutes. And then it will be done. Now that the 40 minutes is up, we're gonna check on our delicious bread. Wow, it looks really good to me. Now I'm gonna close this up and I'm gonna turn it off and we can start taking it out.